Good afternoon, everyone. Had a little issue with the recording yesterday, so Adam and I are going to jump back on and run through this World Cup preview. We just seem to want to push it closer to the start of the World Cup, I guess. I don't know what we're doing here. Appreciate you being able to make time at work to squeeze this back in. So,
Yeah, don't tell
without further ado, we'll kind of jump into it. Somebody asked me today at work, how were teams decided to play in this, and I was trying to explain to him that there's qualifying tournaments leading up to this.
Yeah. You qualify, and then there's a draw. There's actually, I think, ping pong balls like drawing.
For those that don't qualify,
for everyone that did qualify. But yeah, there's I think it's 2 years of qualifying tournaments. It's done by points. Like CONCACAF would be, that's what USA would be in.
Right.
They obviously didn't have to do it this year, but every year they send 3 or 4.
Each region, and I call it region, has a set number of teams, right? Like Europe may get like 6 teams or something,
Yeah. That's the World Cup qualifying games, which some people think the U.S. is at a disadvantage because they haven't played any like competitive qualifying games like that.
Right.
Going into a World Cup, you have some like competitive matches you have to play to get into the World Cup, and since we're automatically in there, this team, I guess, isn't as tested as some of the others. Less high stake games. Most of our games have been friendlies, aside from the Gold Cup last year, which is kind of a nothing tournament.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's fun to win, but it's against the strongest teams, always Mexico and Canada, Haiti, Jamaica, and we didn't even send our best players to it. It's
Yeah, I've noticed that for the past couple of times with the Gold Cup is the U.S. kind of sends like a B team.
Yeah,
and that's fine. I mean, the it's nice to win the tournament. Yeah, of course, it's nice to win any trophy, but I mean, this is the experience for the really, really younger people.
Mm-hmm. And luckily, most of these players for the U.S. have already been to the World Cup. I think 12 or 11 of them already went.
Yeah.
So like the core group has already played in the World Cup, so that's good.
And
so they have the experience.
Yeah, I know we brought this up last night, but obviously won't worry. But I had the alert pop up today that Richards is fully ready to go on Friday.
Yeah, and we'll see if he plays. If he plays like a full 90, they might. I don't know if you rest him. I think this is a game you want him in, so I would expect him to start. Hopefully, he's good to go.
I would expect probably he starts, but there's got to be some sort of load management on him, right? I mean, you
I would
can't
think so.
throw him 90
but
minutes.
I mean, he shouldn't. He was only out a couple of weeks, and he's been playing a long season, so it shouldn't be like he was. It wasn't like he's out months. You know what I mean?
Right,
like he should still have his legs about him. So I think he'll be fine.
Well, with that being said, we will jump into our bracket reveal, or not reveal. It's been revealed, but we go through the brackets and.
We're breaking. It's breaking today on this podcast.
Yes, we're breaking it down on this. This is the final release. Sometimes I kind of wish they would do it a little different than the ping pong ball format, but I mean, I guess that's what they've always done. So
yeah.
Oh, they asked me, why is the World Cup only every 4 years? Why isn't it every 2? And I was like, that's just what it's always been. I don't have that answer.
The Euros they have the Euros every I think that's the 2. I think it's every 4. Yeah, I don't know. Whoever decided the 4-year span, who's the same guy who made the Olympics.
Yeah, right.
I don't.
I didn't have an answer for him either.
Yeah, I don't either.
Wish they would go to 2 year, but I mean,
it's just the same thing as the Olympics, I guess.
by doing it every 4 years, to me, you do kind of get some of the older players and you get some new players rolling through between,
Yeah. And if you're a World Cup champion, you're going to be the World Cup champion for 4 years.
Right.
So
nobody can take
pretty
it away
awesome.
from you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, me neither. So.
Somewhere like it's some dude, Aristotle or Socrates or some dude decided that every 4 years there shall be.
I think it was Julius Caesar back when they
were Caesar,
the Olympics. Yeah, I think so. And that's why they stabbed him, because they didn't want to wait 4 years.
Yep. They stabbed him 27 times, I think.
Yeah, because they said that 4 years is too damn long.
Yeah. Well, he wanted to do 10 years, and they had to stab him.
That's probably why they got it down to 4.
Yeah, and they stabbed him enough times. He's like, fine, 4. And then I guess you got to go stab a dictator or a leader if you want it to change.
This is why people need to tune into these podcasts, because not only are you getting breakdowns of the best possible breakdown of the bracket you can get,
100%.
You're also getting history lessons as
historical accuracy.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, very, very accurate.
Everything we said is absolutely 100% true.
100%.
You can check it.
Yeah.
So Caesar,
I read it on Twitter, so it has to be true.
Yeah, I think Abraham Lincoln tweeted it.
Yeah, I think so. I think he did. Anyway, let's jump into this. So we have our bracket like we were working on. Well, we're going to work on it again. We did it yesterday, but we get to
redo it. But
so I'm going to go ahead and obviously put Mexico in. Mexico.
So I'll just go ahead with the reason I picked Mexico is 2 of their games are at home. Estadio Azteca is the name of their stadium. It is at altitude. It is, I think, 5,000. I wrote it down. 700. Or wait, let me see. 700. More than 7,300 feet above sea level. So Mile High Stadium is 5,280. So it's even taller than Mile High Stadium. So huge advantage. Football players always talk about that being the advantage, but 2 of their home games is at Estadio Azteca. At altitude, that stadium's crazy. It's going to be nuts. Their first game is tomorrow, Thursday. That's when we go through the games to watch segment. That's one of the ones I highlight, because just seeing that atmosphere is going to be awesome. It's the first game of the. I guess there's another game that day, but it's one of the first games of the World Cup. It's going to be bananas. So that home field advantage alone gives them the advantage. They got some players, Raul Jimenez, Edison Alves. There's a lot of pressure. It could go either way. Like the pressure could go. They could implode under that pressure of being at home, and that crowd is not forgiving. If they mess up, they will turn on them. So they could either embrace it or implode. Luckily for them, I should say, their first game is against probably the easiest team in the group, South Africa. So that should get them off to a nice start. So Mexico, I have them winning the group for that reason. 2 games in that stadium. It's gonna be pretty hard to beat them in that stadium, I think.
You think about people that think about a football, Mile High Stadium you mentioned. You got to remember those guys get breaks too in professional football. America, in the NFL, they get to come off the field for a few minutes.
Yeah,
these guys are moving for 90 minutes. They get a break at halftime, of course.
Well, they're going to do the hydration breaks.
Are they going to do those? Okay.
Yeah, it's for sure, because I mean you're talking central Mexico in June. You know what I mean? Like it's going to be brutal, dude.
Yeah. So. But I mean, even doing the hydration breaks, they're still moving.
Oh yeah.
For 45 minutes and a half, and there's really not any stopping.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough for any team to go into that stadium. So for that reason, I have Mexico winning the group. Second,
the other thing I wanted to mention real quick about, you had mentioned about the fans, and if it starts off bad, they could turn.
Yeah.
That's a theme you'll hear from your major soccer nations: Mexico,
Oh yeah, but
Brazil, England.
Mexico's some of the worst though.
Yeah, they are. I mean, they are for sure.
They're
But
crazy.
they are so passionate about their soccer in other parts of the world that, like, we're in Columbus, Ohio, so I'll put it in perspective to any Buckeye fans out there. You're a huge one, we know, Adam. But if the Buckeyes went 3-9, it is not going to be pretty in
Oh
Columbus.
no, and then we like that's why Mexico fires their coach all the time. Like,
Right.
they
So,
it's yeah, they should be riding high. Being at
yeah,
home, I think they're going to be a tough out. Um, yeah, they're going to be good.
yeah,
Um,
for sure.
who did I say second?
I
I
think
forget.
we had Korea second, or the
Yeah,
Czechs.
yeah, South Korea. South Korea.
Yeah.
Uh, they got a couple players. Um, they're disciplined, organized. Do not look too overwhelmed in big tournaments. They have enough attack quality to punish big teams, especially games that are open. Um, Sun Heung-min used to play at Tottenham. He's at LAFC now. He's aging, but he's still a quality player. Lee Kang-in plays a winger at PSG, one of the best clubs in the world. Um, they don't have the advantage of home field, but they will have a lot of support in the Western North America. There's a lot of Korean people in that Western, um, like California area, and they have they're going to be scary. They're disciplined and they're good. Third place, I got um, Czech Republic, Czechia. Uh,
Yep.
just what did I say about that? I'm sorry.
They're just a
Better than
tactical
the casual
European
fans.
defensive team.
Yeah, they're good. They're kind of boring, but you know they're going to be hard to score on. They'll be organized. They'll be tough to break down. They're not
No,
flashy.
yeah, no, for sure. No, they're that team that's just going to pack everything deep, make you get bored with the game because you can't do anything, and then spring a counter on you.
Yeah, and they could frustrate a team like Mexico, and especially a team that's going to want to kind of show out. So that's going to
Yeah,
be a very organized team. Um, they're physical too, and I can't pronounce half of their names, but
yeah,
SULC Sulik,
yeah,
Pavlik Sulik is a baller. So watch out for him. South Africa, they got some players, but I don't know if they could just get out of this group. Great coach in Hugo Boros. Experience. He got a great experience and should be good in the moment. Lyle Foster is a baller, but I just don't know if they can get out of this group.
yeah.
That's
I think they're a victim of bad draw. I think if they had
yeah,
been
yeah,
put in
yeah.
a different number of different other pools,
Yeah, if they were in
uh,
that group with Belgium, like
yeah,
I would pick them second, honestly.
right.
But
But
it's it's just the way it went.
yeah, it is.
Um,
And then so that's our ranking. We went Mexico, Korea, South Korea, Czechia, and South Africa. And then we'll
yeah,
move on to Group B, which features Canada, Bosnia, Herzegovina, Qatar, and Switzerland.
yeah. So when I first made my list, I had Canada as one. Just again, same reason as Mexico, not as much as the stadium, but just being at home. And they're a good team. Like they're an exciting team with Jesse March as the coach. But man, they have gotten wrecked by some injuries. The best center back, Bombito,
Yeah,
is hurt. He's out. Alfonso Davies is not expected to play the first game. He's their best player. Jonathan David, their best striker, has been on a tear. So he should give them something. But man, it's going to be hard for them to beat all three of those teams without Davies and their best center back. But they're still going to be a fun team to watch. I I just don't know if they'll be able to top the group. And I'm going to give them that Switzerland on this one.
yeah. I think we went Switzerland to Canada. And then I think we had Bosnia, Herzegovina, and then Qatar last, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Switzerland, their most complete and reliable team. Canada second, home field advantage, and they play with a lot of speed, even with the injuries. Bosnia, definitely is my third place team. They can make it interesting. They're pretty solid too. Qatar is not the same Qatar team as 2022 that beat Argentina. They're just not. They're not playing well. Different coach. They're just. I don't see it for them. They have not been playing well at all on the national level. So, I mean, they could surprise some people, but I don't see it. I think that's pretty. I mean, outside of the movement between Canada and Bosnia, like that's Canada could go third place in this. But
yeah, it depends on their health for sure.
There's no situation where I see Qatar.
And
unless Canada implodes.
And so Qatar beat Argentina. Didn't they? They beat them in the World Cup in the pool play last year, right?
Yeah. First game of the group.
Well, the reason I bring that up is this just goes to show you that weird things happen when you get these tournaments, because who won the World Cup last year?
Argentina.
There you go. And, they were beat by what now? Now, you mentioned it, Qatar. They were better back then.
Yeah, they made a good run last time too. I think they won the group of 16, maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
But yeah, they're just not the same.
Yeah.
And they were the host nation too. Like, so, they had that. They had that momentum, but that's why it seemed like Canada, being the host nation, might be able to overcome some of their injuries. And with Jesse March as a coach, Canada, I don't know. Anyway, we can move on.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for Canada, honestly. So I hope they do well. I like watching Canada.
I'd like to see all three North American teams show something in this tournament,
Yeah. I honestly proposed invading Canada and taking it over just so we could get Alphonso Davies on our team. But that was my strategy. If we got Davies, man, we'd be all right.
I mean, there's got to be a way we can just just say, hey, we're taking you over, and they say, okay. I mean,
we invade Canada, and then we get Alphonso Davies, we get Jonathan David, and we're good.
Yeah, well, I mean, we could trade something. We could give them Idaho.
We can give them Michigan.
Well, okay. I mean,
they're already Canadian anyway.
Either one of the North Dakotas, they can have that, so they can have Vermont too. Yeah,
they can have both of them.
Yeah. I mean, come on, that's got to be some sort of fair trade there.
We get Toronto. We'll take what's the state that Toronto's in? I don't know. Ontario. Quebec. Give us Ontario.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's where all their ballers are from.
Yeah. So there we go. See, we're also solving world geography right here. Look at that.
I think I read somewhere that 90% of Canadians live below Seattle.
I believe that.
Because, I don't know, the way that Ontario is and whatever.
Yeah.
Go Canada. We're rooting for you.
Yeah. Plus, they have Canadian bacon. So,
shout out bacon.
Yeah, that's right. The next group, I know we've mentioned, everybody knows Brazil. Brazil's just Brazil. Well, football powerhouse.
They are, but they are limping into this World Cup. A lot of questions surrounding them. Neymar's on the team for some reason, but they still have one of the best players in the world in Vinny Jr., who's plays for Real Madrid, and Rafinha. They got ballers all over the place.
Right.
But there's been some issues with the coach. They're not really cohesive. I don't know what all that means in a warm-up game and all that stuff, but they're not playing well right now. A lot of people think Morocco is going to win that group. That whole group's going to be decided on June 13th. Right. That's going to be a must-watch game. It's this Saturday. This Saturday, right? Yeah, this Saturday. must-watch game. That whole group's going to be decided on that game. So Morocco is an up-and-coming team. They're scary. They're not even up and coming anymore. Honestly, they're a legit squad. Uh,
Yeah.
there's a lot of controversy with the AFCON Cup, but they didn't win the AFCON Cup, but I guess they did. But that's not even worth talking about. But
Yeah.
they're not they're not an underdog anymore. They're a legit squad, man. That's gonna be the that's a nice group. I mean, if it wasn't for Haiti, if South Africa was in this group, I might call it the group of death. But I don't know if
Yeah.
Haiti's going to do anything. I think Scotland's obviously going to get third. I actually have them getting out, like moving on, and then Haiti last. Yeah.
Yeah.
Scotland's a fun team to watch. They're going to be a fun team. Scrappy, young, fun team. But Brazil, Morocco, that's going to be. I If it's not in that order, it's going to be Morocco 1, Brazil 2. You know what I mean? Like, I don't see any way it's any other than that. Oh yeah, yeah. So we're moving on. USA, go USA.
I'm just clicking through.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, I was just moving around to see if I could rearrange them after I did, and I figured out how now. So,
yeah,
obviously, USA, we mentioned Richards being there and saying he's a full go for Friday, which is big for the U.S. defense.
yeah.
But
I'm interested to see how he uses.
what I keep hearing about the U.S. is the lack of goaltending experience in a World Cup.
Well, Matt Turner, who's on the team, played in the last Gold Cup or in the World
Yeah.
Cup, so I'm not worried
That's what
about
I
that at
thought,
all. It's just we don't have. It's not our strongest position like it's been forever. That's kind of the big thing. We used to have that was the best player we had. Like, so it's like Tim Howard days are over where it was one dude for a long time.
Right.
Matt Freeze played for Columbus for a while. He's in the MLS, young guy, but he's a baller. Matt Turner, the Matt brothers, I guess, are back there. So I don't have any issues with either of them. I think they're interchangeable, to be honest.
I think I remember this, but I might be wrong. So maybe you can correct me. But wasn't it in, I think, the Gold Cup semifinal where Freeze went toe to toe on penalty kicks with like what people consider the best goaltender in the world, and
Yeah.
he beat him?
Yeah, I mean, there was some big moments. I can't even think of it right now, but yeah, he should be fine. Again, I'm not worried about goalkeeper. We're worried about our back line having any cohesion because they haven't really played together. Like whoever the back line is, we don't know if it's going to be a back three or back two. We assume back three, but the last game they used four, so we don't know. Serginho Dest is a wild card. Both Dest and Robinson, our fullback, scored in our last two warm-up games, so take that whatever it means. Leak Tillman, how they're going to use Tillman, McKinney, and Adams will be interesting. Tyler Adams is probably the most important player outside of Chris Richards because after Tyler Adams, the drop-off between him and Roldan and Bart Berhalter is humongous. So just root for Tyler Adams not to get hurt. And that if we get in the lead, get him off the field. That's when they scored. When they scored their first goal against Senegal, I was like, all right, get Adams, Pulisic, and Dest off the field immediately. Like I didn't even want to see him play anymore. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then they scored another one. I'm like, get them off the field now. Like so, our first team's good. When we go into the reserves, we might not be able to hang with a lot of teams, but who cares? USA is winning it all. That's what we're here to say.
Here's something I saw actually today that you probably seen, but I just saw it today. They come out in December with their list of top 100 players. and the U.S. has 0.
In the top 100?
Yeah, Pulisic is the first at 116.
It's some jerk off who makes a list.
Yeah,
like,
I
you
know
know what
it's
I mean?
just a
Like,
list, but just to think about it, France has 14 guys.
yeah, and that's probably accurate. But like, you could go like look at the best players in the world, best clubs in the world. Like
Yeah,
it's
that's the other
again,
thing
it's just some
I
jerk
mean,
off making a list.
they're not in
Who
the
they
top
say
100.
is number one? Like Ronaldo.
I didn't even check it out, but yeah, I mean, you're talking. I don't know. I mean, you got these guys over playing for Chelsea and Arsenal and some of the other big, huge
Yeah.
powers, Madrid and all that over there. I mean, you're going to tell me that they're not in the top 100, but yet they're always wanted on these teams. So
Yeah, it's who cares?
it's
Some jerk off made a list. I'm sure you
some
can
dude,
find another jerk off that made a list where there's 5 USA players. You know what I mean? Like,
and there's
I
probably a
don't.
list out there with 30 U.S. players on it, and that guy's an idiot too.
Yeah, who gives a shit? Like,
Yeah.
what are they? Like,
I just thought it was kind of crazy that 14 on one team. I think it was France had 14, Spain had 10,
Spain
England
probably.
had 9.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely got some ballers. Like.
Yeah.
But like we say, any team can beat any team on
Oh
any
yeah,
day. So
most
like
sure in that.
there's not like in our group, there's not a team I would say we wouldn't beat a majority if we played like 10 games. We
Right.
beat Paraguay 6 or 7 of them. Turkey
Yeah.
8, like 5 to 6 of them. And Australia should be 8 or 9. Like to be
Right.
honest, like but.
So
Yeah,
were we going USA, Turkey, Paraguay, or Paraguay, Turkey?
I say Turkey. Turkey's good, man.
Okay.
They got the midfielder from Madrid. What's his name? I have it written down somewhere.
Yeah. Well, I guess I mean the US.
Guler, yeah, Real Madrid. Guler. He's a legit world class midfielder. So
yeah,
they're gonna be tough. Their midfield's dope. So they might win the group, but I'm rooting for USA. So a lot of people have USA at second, but that's not this podcast.
No. It's if the USA plays to their potential, like you said, they should beat every one of these teams in a majority of matches. And I think they play Turkey last.
Yep.
So that could be a benefit. And I hate to say it because it could also be a detriment if you have cards involved, yellows, reds, things like that.
Yeah.
But injuries by then. There's a number of different things that could come into play, but that's for every team.
Yeah. And that's going to be a game, hopefully, that we're, I already have 6 points and, we're all right. So we'll see, man.
I think
USA's winning the group. Who cares?
I think both teams are looking at it that way. We need to win our first 2 games. That way that we're advanced, and then it's just a matter of seeding at that point.
Yeah. And I tried to do the seeding for the next it's nonsense, so we're not even trying to do that. That's why we're just doing the group part. I have no idea how it works. The next
we'll give a little teaser to everybody because that's a little screwy. The Sunday, I think it's the 28th, is when the knockout round begins. And we've talked about you just swinging by the house and we jump on and kind of go through the knockout and give predictions on the finals. But we're going to wait till the knockouts are all secured before we attempt to do that, because when we get through with these pools, and you'll see what happens when we're done with them, what it goes to. So
Yeah. We'll have to just do another podcast when it.
Oh yeah, of course. And
Oh,
these
but
are
also, if the USA gets knocked out, then I don't want to play anymore. So I'm not coming
right.
to.
Right. I don't see that happening.
I'm just saying, if we get
Even worst
grouped,
case,
I'm
because
not coming over.
they're taking 8 third place teams. We're going to at least be one of those.
Hopefully, yeah.
I mean, so, but we'll show that more. And and if anybody's interested in doing this yourself, just for fun to see how good you can pick, this is on playfifa.com.
Yeah, and I think I'm sure it's some sort of pool where you can be the top champion or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. You probably win like a little mini diecast soccer ball or something. I don't know.
Some cool stuff.
Swinging over to Group E, we're going to kick off with Germany. Obviously, is the head and shoulders of this group.
Germany's favorite. They're kind of a sleepy Germany. Not a lot of people talking about them, but I don't see them not winning this group. I got Ecuador second. They're a fun South American team. They could be scary. They could upset. They're a solid squad. I mean, very solid squad. I don't see them. I mean, if we're making predictions, you can't not predict Germany to win this group. That's just silly. But Florian Wirtz, I'm sure. I don't know. Playing well in recent tournaments. Ecuador is physical discipline, probably the team most likely to challenge. Germany. Ivory Coast has pace, power, and athleticism, making them dangerous. So, by no means an easy group, but let's get to the team everybody wants to talk about. This is our Cinderella. This is our Cinderella. This is the team we're rooting for. Curacao. Me and Sean are both going to buy Curacao jerseys if they get out of this group. We're rooting for Curacao.
We will purchase them and we will wear them. We will do express shipping so we can wear them for the knockout stage.
We are on the Curacao bandwagon. That's right. That's all we need to know about this group. There's probably no way they get out of this group, but who cares? We're going Curacao all the way. Let's go Curacao.
That's right.
Curacao.
The only way they get out of this group is they're going to have to win because Germany's probably going to beat them 12-0.
Yeah. That's what I say. So their first game I think is on Sunday or Saturday. I'm not sure. No, Sunday. I think it's Sunday. So if there are our Cinderella team, so turn it on. If it's 20 minutes in and it's still 0-0, turn it on, dude. This might be the upset we've been looking for. This could end 12-0, but if they tie Germany, that's like they won the World Cup. And then they're going to keep winning. Curacao all the way. Let's go Curacao.
We need to make note of when they play Germany.
Because
you mentioned something about if it's 0-0, 20 minutes in with Germany, turn it on and watch it. And I want to explain to everybody why here in America, we have the March Madness tournament. Everybody loves a Cinderella team, right? And you'll see the whole stadium when a 16 is about to beat a 1, or if it's even close, they all start rooting for the 16. That's what's going to happen here. If this game is close, the whole stands will turn towards Curacao.
And they got 2 brothers on their team, the Bakuna brothers. So let's go, dude. Let's go.
Yeah, that is the official team of the Sean and Adam podcast.
Yeah, they're the official second. I'm diehard U.S. national team. But
another reason we have to make them our team is because, as I mentioned, me and Adam met, and he used to run trivia where we met up at a place, and
it was a Curacao.
We were always the #1 trivia show in Curacao.
Yeah, that's absolutely true.
Right, that's a fact. You have to support them.
#1 Shaq-based trivia show.
Yeah, that's true. They love their Shaq in Curacao.
So yeah, if you like Shaq, then
that's the place.
Curacao. Me, Sean, and Shaq are all getting Curacao jerseys. Let's go Curacao.
That's
And
right.
the reason is this group is crazy. So if they get out, like them
Right.
getting out of this is wild.
Yeah. I mean, if you wanted to put $5 on a bet that they get out of this, you would make so much money if they do.
Let's do it, Curacao.
I'm thinking about it. I actually am.
Let's do it, dude. Let's go.
Um,
Be rich.
right. So then, getting out of that group, I think we move over to what we both considered the group of death.
This is what I said was a group of death.
Yeah.
I
And
got Japan winning this, man. Japan's
yeah,
no
I
joke
was
anymore.
going back and forth with Japan and the Netherlands, but um, like I've said, the Asian teams all kind of mimic each other in my mind. They play this just almost like I call it a gnat defense, where they just buzz around you and annoy you until you make a mistake, and then they pounce on you.
Yeah. No one wants. I can guarantee no one wants to play Japan.
Right.
They will take advantage of mistakes. They're very technical, very good. They're good. Tunisia the same way. They're compact, built to frustrate you, man. They will
Right.
be annoying. Netherlands, Sweden, very skilled. Van Dijk, in the back line, a lot of they're just both of those teams, Netherlands and Sweden are both loaded with talent, but
Yeah.
I still got Japan winning it. They beat Spain recently. They beat England recently.
Yeah.
They're
We're gonna
no joke, man.
go
They're no
Japan.
longer like under the radar. People are
Yeah.
they're good, man. So
We're gonna,
that's I could see I could see that group going like completely reversed too. Like that
yeah.
group go anyway. But Japan, um,
Yeah.
Miyamoto, Mino, I can't say any of their names,
Yeah.
but
Right.
they're ballers.
I mean, I just the Netherlands are always just a solid squad. And then you've got Sweden to need, like you said, this group. It was just so hard because this is just like one of those groups where one play in any match could send it the opposite direction.
Sweden's playing a little bit different. They're playing a lot more attack minded. Their new coach, Graham Potter, is a legend, bruv. And they got them playing more attack, and they're fun to watch, man. This group is the group to watch for sure.
Yeah,
any of
I
those
think
games, any of those games are going to be really good. So if you see something from group whatever this is,
that's
definitely
group
tune in.
E, F,
Group E,
group F.
whatever F. So
Yeah.
Group F is it's a fun one.
Yeah. Moving on to Group G. I mean, Belgium.
This is the group of life, I guess.
Yeah,
That's the group of death. This is
whatever's the opposite of this group F is what this group is.
Yeah.
This is if Belgium doesn't win this group, it will be an upset right there. If they get second,
Belgium could have sent their B team to this, like
to get out of the pool play. Yeah.
Yeah, they'd still win it.
Oh yeah.
I guess Egypt second. They have Salah, but the rest of them are bad. They're not even worth talking about. Go New Zealand.
Right. Yeah,
they should be. They're going to get dominated.
Yeah. We'll root for New Zealand just because. I mean, they seem like a cool little place.
Yeah.
I'll root for them because one of the NASCAR drivers is from New Zealand.
Yeah, and the All Blacks are cool.
Oh yeah. You don't mess with the All Blacks now.
Yeah, maybe they'll throw them
FYI,
out there.
for those that don't know, that is not a racist thing. That is a rugby team.
Yeah. You see what I have.
You want to justify that?
They've got big doofus named Chris Wood up top.
Yeah.
That's what you get.
I'm gonna watch them just because. Why not?
Yeah.
I've seen crazier things happen in this tournament.
Go New Zealand.
Yeah. Yeah, New Zealand, Curacao. That's it. That's what we're doing.
Yeah. Another
Um,
Curacao-like team is Cape Verde.
yeah, that's the next one we're fixing to get to, which is
Yeah.
Group H, which Group H is headlined by the top two, Spain,
Yeah.
Uruguay. I mean,
Spain is the perennial favorite.
yes.
Best player in the world plays on there. He's 18. So if you want to see like a squad, watch Spain. Their midfield is crazy. They're just loaded. It's just players everywhere.
Yeah.
No way they. It's. I don't know. There's no way they don't win this group kind of easily.
Yeah. I mean,
Uruguay's not bad, but they're not.
they're not Spain's level.
No.
No. No.
Uh,
It's pretty much Spain and Uruguay, though. I mean, that's where you got to go.
yeah.
I mean, there's no other way around it. And then
I was watching. I was watching the Cape Verde. They got their team off LinkedIn. Someone said that there were people hitting up soccer players on LinkedIn. So again, if Cape Verde and Curacao, we're buying a jersey if one of these teams we pick at fourth wins. I'll
yeah,
get Cape Verde, Curacao. Let's go.
yeah. New
But
Zealand.
yes, Spain versus Cape Verde. That might they might call mercy on that. I don't know,
If
man.
that's the same day as Germany and Curacao, that might set the record for the most goals scored by two teams in a tournament.
Yeah, that let's go
That
Cape Verde.
yeah,
If Cape Verde beats Spain, that's gonna be wild.
no. If Curacao beats Germany, it's going to be wild.
Yeah, but
So
that's even worse.
yeah, that's true. That would be true because Spain is considered, I think, the number one team in the world right now, and this
Yeah,
Cabo
like
Verde is not.
not at all.
No, I need to go find that guy that made that list and see where he has them ranked.
Let's see if they have.
We'll move on to Group I real quick here. Group I, obviously, this is another one that I think has a clear-cut favorite with France.
Cape Verde, by the way, first World Cup ever.
Yeah,
Just
Curacao too, right?
I don't remember.
I think it's their first time too.
I had, I'll look it up. Go ahead.
I'll look it up. You go ahead and give your talk here. I got France winning this group.
France, second best team arguably one of the best. It's either them or Spain are two best teams.
Then,
Mbappe, talent everywhere. They're ridiculous. Norway, they got our boy Holland. He's a big Viking Neanderthal, scores goals. He's fun to watch, man. They're dangerous because they have him. Erling Haaland. He's gonna be scary. So that's why we put him at 2. France, just talent across the board. Norway, Holland, Senegal. We just played Senegal. They're strong, attacking, counter-attacking team. Fast. Mani is the guy. He's been playing out of his mind. A lot of people have Sadio Mane is his name. A lot of people have him there. Senegal is like a dark horse.
yeah.
France, this is a good group. This isn't, after Iraq wasn't in there, this might be a group of death, but
Right.
It's Iraq, so it's not. But those are that I think whoever gets third in this is getting out. It'll be one of the third place teams. This will be a fun group to watch for sure. But yeah, France, Norway, Senegal in that order.
Well, this is Curaçao's first in the World Cup. They are also the smallest nation to ever make it.
Let's go, Curacao. Maybe they're the one that did the LinkedIn thing. I don't remember.
Maybe. And I'm going to remove this off the screen for a minute. And Well, I'll come back to it. We'll leave it up there. We'll finish this. But I have images of their kits for the World Cup.
Oh, you already want one.
I'm telling you. So, yeah, I mean, I think we're going France, Norway, Senegal, Iraq, right?
Yep.
This one here, Argentina. Some of these are just clear cut. Argentina is just head and shoulders above these defending World Cup champions. Messi. I mean, keep the list goes on and on and on.
They're the team to beat. They're the World Cup winners. They're the defenders. Messi's still playing great.
Yeah.
I have it going Argentina, Austria, Algeria, and Jordan. A lot of the A teams in this bracket.
Yeah.
Shout out my A boys.
Yeah. That's what we were talking about the other night. It's just the A's and a J.
AAJ.
That's right. It's not Aaron, it's AAJ.
Yeah, man. That's Austria's good, man. They're another, solid squad.
It's another
David
one of
those.
Alaba. I think Austria is just another one of those teams that, they're good, but they're a tick. They're not on the level of Argentina. Much like we said with Uruguay with Spain. So.
Yeah.
I don't know much about Jordan.
Big underdog.
Well, yeah, I've got that much.
I'm just. I guess no pressure on them,
Right. That's the thing with these teams that we've got in fourth place. They have nothing to lose. We're playing with house money.
Like just making it is big deal, So
yeah,
no one goes there to lose, but
right.
They're celebrating just making it.
Well, yeah, like I said, like we've talked about, if Curacao somehow does win a game, those guys are probably going to have statues when they land back home.
I'm gonna build one.
Yeah, we'll go build one for them. Moving on to Group K. Again, I think Portugal's your leader here. This has got Portugal, Uzbekistan, Colombia, and Call of Duty.
Yep. Portugal's it's not all Ronaldo anymore. I'm really interested to see how they use him. A lot of people are saying, is Portugal better without him? They don't really have anyone else that can play striker, so it'll be just interesting to see how they use him. I still have them winning the group. Colombia, I think, would be second. Colombia's good squad. They got my boy from. Are they the ones who have? Hold on. My boy from Bayern Munich. What's his name? Diaz.
Yeah.
Diaz. My boy Diaz.
Yeah, you mentioned it yesterday.
Yeah, he's an exciting player. So, and then James Rodriguez, is the engine of that team. He's an old guy. He's getting older. He plays for Minnesota, I believe. But he's just different when he puts on that Colombian jersey. So, watch out for them. They got a squad, man. Colombia should be good. Uzbekistan should be a sleeper, is what I hear. I've never seen them play. Same with Congo, I hear good things, but they got out. They knocked out, I believe, Senegal. Or no, not Senegal. They knocked out a couple big names in the African AFCON. And what group is it?
Yeah,
it was kind of interesting. I just wrote that down.
I'm trying to think who they would have.
They beat Nigeria and Jamaica. First time since the 70s they've been to the World Cup, so they're going to be playing hard for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 100%. No doubt there. I said that this would have been had it not been for the grouping with Japan, Netherlands, Sweden, Tunisia. This to me would have been the group of death.
Yeah.
England, Croatia, Ghana, and Panama.
Yeah, Panama, you can put them right at the bottom there.
Yeah.
They're That's the team that knocked us out of the World Cup in 2018 because we didn't beat them. But they're annoying. They packed I don't know how they play now, but they traditionally just park the bus and
Yep.
put 10, 11 play or like all the players playing defense. I don't think they
Yeah.
have enough defense to hold off. England's just got too many good players, but a lot of controversy around them. Cole Palmer not making it. I forget who else. Some of their best players didn't get called up, and so like they're trying this new experiment. This new coach is trying this experiment to get the right mix of groups rather than taking like the best players.
Yeah.
So we'll see, man.
And England is
But
a
they're
team that,
always Tucci is his name. I just wrote that out.
yeah,
People are mad about that, but they're still. I mean, they're still squad. You know, Kane and Bellingham. But they're always dickheads in the World Cup. They always blow it.
that's,
So
that was my point. Was England has been known to just supposed to be, oh, we're the favorites for the World Cup, and then they blow it and they get knocked out in the group stage, or they get
yeah,
knocked
yeah.
out in the round of 16. They just
There's
don't,
always there's
you
always
know,
huge expectations on them, and
right. They
I think
never
the
live
pressure
up to
just
it.
gets to them. You know, we'll see. Maybe they'll turn into the Knicks. You know, the
Right.
pressure finally being able to like live with it. But we'll see. You know, maybe is one of these guys Jalen Brunson? Is Hurricane Jalen Brunson? We'll see. You know,
Right.
I, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I don't see them not at least getting. They're getting out of the group. You know what I mean? They're gonna go to the next round.
Right.
I don't see Croatia and Ghana are not by any means pushovers. You know, Ghana is always a pain in the ass.
Right.
Croatia's Luka Modric. It's
He's
got
got
to
to
be
be like 50.
he's 500 years old. He's been in, this is his 40th World Cup.
His first I looked it up. His first World Cup match was Yoda. He played
is
against
what?
Yoda. Yoda.
Yeah, in Baltimore. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
He,
Yeah. Yeah.
no, yeah. I think he was on. It was him and the three wise men versus
Yeah.
Jesus. And
It might have been. Yeah. Yeah.
no,
And
but yeah. So he's still pulling strings, running the show there. So
yeah,
I think let's see what I had.
I
Just because
think
I
we
have.
had Croatia second, Ghana third, and Panama fourth.
Yeah. That's it.
If it'll
And
click
just
through.
in the interest of time, let's go through the games
Yeah.
because I gotta go soon.
Yeah. I was gonna show people this real quick while we
Oh
weren't
yeah.
doing the knockout. As soon as it'll continue, the site is not very friendly right now. So then, like we were saying, you would go through and you would rank the best 8 of the 12 teams left will advance into the knockout stages. So
Yeah.
that's
So
why we said we'll wait, because we don't know who it's going to be.
yeah, and this could completely change. It's almost impossible to. You'd have to like count goals. Like we'd have to predict goals and goal
Yeah.
differential to
And
be
we're just
able to
don't
like
have.
predict the next round. Which
Yeah.
we'd
That's
have
why
to go
we're
through
not
each
going to.
game and be like, okay, Paraguay, it's going to be
Yeah.
USA 2, Paraguay 1. Like
Right. And you just
we're
can't
not
do
doing
that.
that shit.
So,
Like we're going to be
we'll just
wrong
wait.
anyway. Like like
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
so. Third place teams, I have Czech Republic, Scotland. Scotland's going to be a fun team. Paraguay, Ivory Coast, Bosnia, Herzegovina, Senegal, Ghana, and Sweden.
Yeah. I'm just going to type in some here that I think, so I can get this off. I want to try to print it before I leave today so that I can see how well we actually do.
We're number 1.
So we got 3. Ivory Coast.
Ivory Coast, yes.
Paraguay.
Scotland, Paraguay, yeah, all those. Paraguay, Czechia.
So that's 7. So one more out of Iran, Algeria, Uzbekistan, Herzegovina, or Saudi Arabia.
Bosnia. Let's go.
Okay.
All right, and then we're gonna go do what we did yesterday, but we'll go to the matches tab, and I'm gonna tell you which game to watch each day of the World Cup first round.
Yeah, it's gonna make me do this, so I'm just gonna do this real fast. So just, you know what the first day? The first day is Mexico. I'm not even.
Yeah, first day. Okay, I'll just do it. June. Tomorrow. Thursday. What day is today?
The 11th.
Tomorrow's the 11th?
Tomorrow's the 11th, yeah.
Okay, so June 11th, best game. There's two games, best games, Mexico versus South Africa. I don't know how great of a game it's going to be, that game, but it's going to be it's the first game of the World Cup. Actually, Canada is, no, it's not. There's another game, but whatever. That game's going to be nuts. Azteca, Mexico's first game versus South Africa. If you're into the World Cup, that's the one. That should get you excited. So each day, I'm giving you one game to watch. Friday, USA plays at 9. I'm always going to say USA. USA plays Paraguay at 9 o'clock. Be there or be an L7 loser. Saturday, we talked about this earlier. Saturday, the best game, Brazil versus Morocco. That is going to be a huge, huge game to decide which team wins that group. So that should be a very fun game. That game is at 6 o'clock. Sunday, Germany and Carousel. Let's go. Actually, Japan and Netherlands is probably going to be a better game, if we're being honest. That game's at 4, but who cares? Who cares? We're going Carousel all the way, dude. Carousel's first game, Sunday.
Right.
You know, me and Sean will be watching it in our Carousel jerseys, or waiting to order our Carousel jerseys. We might just get them.
Maybe.
That's Sunday. Sunday, I don't remember what time the game is, but you could turn it on. I think it's at noon. Turn it on. If it's not 40-0 at halftime, it's Carousel's game, dude. Let's go, Carousel. Monday, Spain plays at noon. It could be another beatdown, but if you want to see one of the best teams in the world, tune in Monday at noon. But again, it could be a beatdown. France and Senegal is our game picked on Tuesday. That's at 3 o'clock. Should be a good game. Senegal is good. France is good or better, but Senegal can counter attack the shit out of you, and it could be fun. It could be wide open. Wednesday we got England and Croatia. Just to see if England blows it, honestly, see if the pressure's getting to them. That's their first game, so you gotta watch them. I don't remember what time that one's at. We'll check it out. Thursday, Mexico versus North Korea. That's going to be another good game. That was not at Azteca, but it should kind of decide who wins that group, I would imagine. Friday, USA, Australia, and that's at 3 o'clock. So it's the 19th, I believe. Juneteenth. Yeah, 19th. At 3 o'clock. USA needs to win this game by 40. Get some goals in. Let's get the backups in. Let's beat the crap out of this Australia team. Saturday, our boys at Curacao are back.
That's right.
Ecuador. This is their last chance to be a Cinderella. They could. This is their last life. You know what I mean? If they get beat down by Ecuador, the run's over. So
that's it.
So we'll see what happens. Curacao. Let's go Saturday. Sunday we got Sundays. That's the day we should just watch the race, I think.
Yeah. I think Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm getting the matches brought up right now.
That's the Sunday, the 21st.
Father's Day.
Yeah. Yeah, that one
I can tell you, I will be watching the NASCAR race that day.
that's one you can skip. I don't think there's anything on that day. Egypt
I
and New
don't think
Zealand, I
so.
guess, if you want to watch.
I mean, if you are like fiending for soccer, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Unless you
not
want to
gonna.
root for Cabo Verde.
Yeah, Cabo Verde.
I don't know who else to tell you to watch because all these games should be bad. Tunisia, Japan would probably be really the best one on there.
Yeah, but
But
you can take the day off.
yeah, I would.
Monday,
The
Norway,
biggest Tuesday.
Senegal. Again, Senegal. See what they're doing.
Yeah, that is probably
Tuesday.
going to be for third place or second place in that group.
Yeah. Tuesday, England versus Ghana to see how that all shakes out. That could be a make or break game for England.
Yeah, yeah, could be.
USA's last game is Thursday versus Turkey. Yay! Hopefully, we're in
You
a good
didn't go to
spot by
Wednesday. You
then.
skipped Wednesday.
Oh yeah, Brazil and Scotland. That could
Yeah.
that could determine that one. That's
That Mexico Czechia game could be interesting too.
yeah. That could be a big one too. I just that's going to be another one at Azteca. So
Yeah.
that could be big. I think Brazil could get beat by Scotland though. That's the reason I
Yeah.
think I had it there. And there's
That
our
could
boys
be.
Curacao again. It looks
Yeah.
like you're locked in on Wednesday, dude. You're not going nowhere. You got all the games. You got Curacao. You got
Well, that's
or was that
Thursday. Thursday's
oh
Curacao.
Thursday. We're locked in Thursday then because
Yeah, I may
USA
have to
plays.
call off to work.
Yeah, dude. USA plays Turkey. Curaçao's gonna. That's when they win the World Cup.
One thing I want to mention real quick, Adam, before we go, if people will notice, these times are the same. This is the final game of the group stage. So every game from each group starts at the same time. So there's no, we know that team lost by 5. So we only have to, lose by 40.
Yeah.
So that's why they kind of do it to keep the integrity to where you play the full game, the full, match. So I just wanted to let everybody know that that's why you'll see these games all at the same time.
And then,
but yeah, Curacao, Ivory Coast has got much watch TV.
And honestly, there's a lot. The last, pick whatever group you're into because they're all going to be decided on these last days. So
right.
Yeah.
And there's USA Turkey, which we already said should determine that game, and that's in LA.
Yeah, you would assume that's going to be the one that determines who wins that group. And yeah, that's our thing, man. I really got to go. I got to go drive to Thornville. Buckeye Lake.
Yeah, for sure. The rest of these games, y'all can see these under the matches tab on Play FIFA. Norway, France, stuff like that. You can go through, and then, like I said, we'll be back on Sunday to the 28th to go through how we did and then give our predictions for the upcoming stuff. So I'm glad you were able to jump on and trying to get this real quick.
Whatever. I gotta go.
I have to. Go ahead and go. I was trying to get.
Sorry, man. He can figure it out. He can close it out. Nice talking to everybody.
There we go.
Whatever.
That's what I was.
Whatever you say at the end.
The kids.
I gotta
go.
Ooh. All right. I'm gonna have to get both of those.
Yep. All right. Bye. So no big deal. Thanks everybody for tuning in. And we will catch y'all when we break it down some more.